You want to just go like rapid fire your positives and negatives to
Yeah,
wrap
I
it
got a
up?
few things. I could still a few things I wanted to how about what was everyone's favorite scene in the movie? It's just kind of one thing I want to know.
Wonder Woman coming out with the theme song.
That
Best
was really
part, man, the shield block and everything, and then she takes the shield away to show her face, and then they play that freaking theme song. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. And they had freaking the composer to Mad Max Fury Road working on this. I don't know if it was because I know it said Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL, but I don't know if Hans did the song with
Hans did
Tom.
every Hans did everything by himself except for Batman's score. That was the only thing Junkie did.
Oh, did he do the Wonder Woman theme? Because
No,
it sounded.
that was Hans. That was Hans
Oh
Zimmer.
man, that sounded like a total Mad Max thing. But you know what? Still a great track, man. I'm gonna play that tonight. I don't care what I'm doing tonight. I'm playing that song tonight. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. But that was my favorite scene: seeing Wonder Woman take the shield away from her face and then playing the theme song. That's just great. I went freaking ape shit for that.
Mine was the nightmare scene. I
Oh,
loved
I
it.
forgot about Nightmare. Nightmare was good too.
I just loved the nightmare scene or the Capitol building exploding. I just thought there was so much emotion on Superman's face. I loved it. Like, thought he did such a good job. I thought Henry Cavill did so good in this movie.
We haven't talked about Henry, man. Henry did
Well,
so good.
yeah. I don't have a favorite scene. You kind of blindsided me there. I'd have to think about that for a while.
I think Henry just blew me away. He did a great job in this movie.
The one thing I don't think he delivered that well was when Batman crashes into him, and then he's like, "The bat is dead, bury it." I don't know. That
Yeah,
delivery
that's
was a
the only.
little
I,
stale.
I thought that was a little stale as well. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that scene got like reshot or something, or they were on a rush that day or something. But I was like looking, I'm like, okay, but
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
still. But then you look at the rest of the movie, and like this is freaking cool.
hmm So
Yeah, I agree with
yeah,
you.
just so to kind of wrap it up, Josh, what are your positives and negatives? So let's start with your positives.
I mean, my positives were the nightmare scene, the cameos, the Batman, Zack Snyder's directing, the visuals. I mean, everything was a positive. I don't have one negative in this movie. The flashback, the Wayne parents' death,
That
how
was
they did in
beautiful.
credits.
That was beautiful.
I know, oh my god, it was amazing. And the song they played was fantastic.
hmm
We didn't even talk about Alfred. He was great. Scoot McNairy, we didn't even talk about. He was also
He
really
was
good.
okay.
Uh, I thought it was just great. I loved everything he told. Lex, Doomsday, world building. I can't wait for future movies.
hmm All right.
5 out of 5.
So I'll say my positives because I think Chris will probably take about 25 minutes for his positives. So let me just get mine out of the way first. Um,
Oh, Trey, you do know me.
so my positives, these aren't all mine. These are just what I can think of. So obviously Ben Affleck Batman. I don't even know what to say. I mean it's just so good. To be honest, I'd rather have a Batman solo film than just Justice League off the bat. Just off the bat, get it. But yeah, so
I
he
mean,
was great.
they're starting production in like 15
I
days
know
on that.
what the hell, but and then the opening scene, holy crap, that was the best. I think that was the best way. Probably, well, I can't say that. It was handled really well. I just don't get a sort of. I think they kind of mishandled how the guy shot them. Like well, why did he just pop out? Because we don't know because there wasn't any sound, but just over the visuals for that part were great. I really like Batman's motivations for it for wanting to destroy Superman. And then the politics, the whole question of do we need a Superman? I wish they explored that a little
Yeah,
bit
I thought
more,
that was
but
great.
I really like that because that's a real world question that people would ask. The fighting was great. Really liked the choreography of the fighting. Wonder Woman, she killed it. So did Diana Prince. I don't know who Lawrence Fishburne's character was, but he gave me the most laughs of the movie, and I counted.
Perry White.
I
Perry White.
Perry White. I counted. I laughed 4 times in the movie.
Yeah, I thought he
So
was great.
so he was great in it. Really really good. Alfred for the little that we saw him. Really, I mean, Tony Stark in 30 years is Alfred, by the way. But I mean, yeah, whatever. Crap. forget his name is, killed it.
Alfred wanted Batman to get laid this whole movie.
Yeah, he was like, maybe you can find a nice woman to settle down with.
Find an honest,
Alfred,
metropolis girl.
yeah,
He's like,
then
"Your
he was
dreams."
like, in your dreams, Alfred.
That was great.
Yeah, it was. The Batmobile was awesome. The ending fight was really good. Something we haven't really talked about, Doomsday. Doomsday was cool, but nothing really there. And then all the cameos were great. I wanted more out of Aquaman, but that scene where we see the kids diving for the kryptonite.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Aquaman, but then it wasn't.
No, I didn't think it was Aquaman at all.
Well, I thought it was like kid Aquaman or something because the guy was more
we're starting
tan.
off with Aquaman this quick, but I thought behind them, like
Yeah, what was
giant
that?
thing in the water, I thought that might have been something. But
Maybe Lake Atlantis, maybe, but
I think it was like the Kryptonian ship.
yeah. So yeah, those are all my positives. And then the Batman in bed with a lady, do you bleed, choke me thing was pretty funny. Oh wait, that didn't happen. But yeah, Chris. So what are your positives?
Positive.
To finish it off.
Great performances all around, man. Casting was just A+, great. Nobody was, bad. Everyone did great. Affleck, Cavill, Eisenberg, Gal, just call it Gal. Jeremy Irons, everyone just did amazing. The nightmare scene was just stupendous. You're just going, what the hell is going on? And we still don't know what's going on, man. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Opening scene where we reenact, Bruce Wayne's parents' death just really fast was really cool. We didn't have to take our time through it like Batman Begins again. So soundtrack, man. Soundtrack was good.
Oh, I forgot soundtrack.
Soundtrack was good. Cameos, I like the cameos. Again, I was really hoping, maybe they'll come hit. Maybe they'll show Bruce Wayne recruiting them right now. But you know what? That's what Justice League is for, man. So we'll get that.
Well, what I heard they were supposed to do, what I heard is because I read spoilers. You guys know that now.
Yeah.
You guys know that by this point. But yeah, what I heard they do is they were gonna do a Watchmen kind of style montage scene, at the beginning of Watchmen, when they were showing the opening.
Such
they were
a great
gonna
opening.
What I heard is they want to do that leading up to seeing the Justice League,
I don't know.
them recruiting the Justice League. I loved it. I thought it was a great idea, but
that would have just
I
been
was so
too much.
excited.
Yeah, but that would kind of take away the feel of Watchmen, because then I was just Watchmen. Watchmen for me is that comic movie, my favorite comic movie. That's the movie where I'm just please don't take anything from this on there.
I thought it would have been so awesome if they did it, but I guess not. But they didn't. They chose not to, I guess.
All right, good. So
maybe Chris Terrio talked him out of doing it.
Yeah, he did. They praise him so much for this script, man.
Overrated.
Okay, and also last positive of the movie, it didn't feel like a Man of Steel sequel. It felt like a whole separate movie where they mentioned stuff from Man of Steel. Man of Steel, I just watched this yesterday before I was seeing this. I'm glad I did, because, so I could see the stuff. But really, there wasn't really much to remember other than the attack on Metropolis and something they did. There was a directing style Zach did where the camera was just always shaking. It was never on anything still. You just it was just on someone's shoulder the whole time. Where on this one the camera was just still on the stand all the time. I didn't even notice this until yesterday, but didn't feel like a Man of Steel sequel, and that was so cool. And my only complaint: why the hell did Batman risk Gotham by taking Doomsday over there? There could have been so many other ways you could thought of to get that spear, but it's nope, follow me, let's risk some lives. That was it. That was my only flaw. I don't know whose idea that was, but that was it. That's my only flaw with it. Really great movie.
I really want to watch Watchmen right now.
Dude, watch Watchmen, man. That's the freaking great.
I've seen it so many times. I've seen Watchmen tons of times. It's so good. It's such a great.
Is it your top 10 material at least?
It's in my top 3.
Oh, that's even better.
Watchmen.
That's good.
I love Watchmen. I think it's fantastic. My dad hasn't seen it. I need to show him it.
So,
oh man, show him Watchmen.
Mine.
Trey, you need to watch Watchmen.
All right. So my negatives for Batman v Superman, I still hate Superman's death. I think it's stupid. But here's the thing. I was telling this to Josh after I saw it the second time. I'm like, look, if they made it so the world thought Superman was dead, but the ones closest to him knew he was alive. That's awesome. That's fine. Because then the world accepts Superman for what he was, a savior. But we all know he's not going to stay dead.
Yeah.
So they just spent too much time making it seem like he was gone forever. I mean, they spent a good 10 minutes with his death, where they could have just done like a montage for like 2 minutes and just, I don't know. I just think they spent too much time on that, because he's not staying dead. He's super freaking man. He's not decent man, or he's not average man. He's Superman. He ain't dead forever. But then, well, Amy Adams gave a great performance. I did not like Lois Lane in this. She just was doing too much. I mean, it could be argued that this should have been called Batman v Superman and Lois. She was in it so much. But, and then I wish there was a post-credit scene. I wish they did something like the one I teased with Arkham. The flow of the movie seems a bit off. It seems like there are some scenes that just don't even need to be there at all. Like the Pa Kent scene. Mr. Kent, or whatever his name is. I don't like that scene. I don't understand why it's there. First off, if he's Superman, why didn't he just fly to the top? I don't know. That was weird. But the script was shaky at times. I thought a lot of Superman's dialogue was hard for him. I mean, Henry Cavill did the best he could do to deliver good lines, but like the whole thing was like Superman was never real. I mean, come on, Chris Terrio. But
David S. Goyer did the script too. You got to give credit to where it belongs. I mean, that also includes criticisms.
Mm-hmm. So,
and also studios participate in script changes too. So you know what? Just you never know who the real bad guy is.
Ben Affleck didn't have any bad lines though.
Sony fault.
But yeah, so that is my negatives for the movie. One thing I'd like to talk about before we go, we didn't get any explanation of a Robin. So
we did. Well,
that might have been that. You see, that could have been two things. That could have either been fan service, or it could have been Snyder filmed the scene.
They put it. They put it in the trailer though. So
no, I think it's too important. I think it's too important to put in the rated R cut. So I think we're gonna see it. I think it was just there to kind of show you that Batman is vulnerable. Stuff has happened to him. So I think we're gonna see I really think we're gonna see.
Red
We're
Hood.
going to see it in the solo Batman movie. I think we'll see Red Hood.
Do you think we'll see Red Hood?
Yes.
It's funny, at my screening last night, everyone was waiting for the post-credit scene, and then some guy went, "Damn it, I just want Red Hood." And I was like, yeah. But yeah, I wanted an Robin explanation. The one thing people think might be in there is the Death in the Family where Joker kills Robin. That could be in there, but I don't think that's in the R-rated cut. Could be. I don't think that's in the R-rated cut.
No, I don't think that will be. I think the Barbara Gordon scene will be in there.
Barbara Gordon scene has to be. Jenna Malone got cut, man. I got to see who she was.
I think Jenna Malone plays Barbara Gordon, and you see the scene where he paralyzes.
Zack Snyder even said she's not, though.
Dude, Snyder likes to pull his tricks. You know that.
Has he lied about one thing for this movie?
One is too many already, man. You see my point?
What?
You see my point? I don't know, man. It's been a long podcast. We've done this for about, an hour and a half now?
I know. I'm splitting this into two because this is a long-ass review.
We need to have a part 2, man, because Justice League is having a part 2, so we're going to have a part 2. Stay tuned for the next part.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, basically, that's our review of the movie. Really just a lot to comprehend. It's a really dense movie. But, yeah, we all liked it. So, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, watch our Hero Talk podcast. Should be happening this week because last week I was too busy. I had a crap ton of stuff to do. So, yeah, that'll do it. Let us know what you guys thought of Batman v Superman. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Did it make you more excited for the DCU? Did it make you less excited? So, yeah, that'll pretty much do it. So, thanks for listening, and don't go to sleep with Ben Affleck.